Welcome back to another episode of Use What You Have, where we use what we have in our makeup collections. I shopped my stash. I picked out a lot of my favorite products that I love to use. I just haven't used them in a while. Also, I did my hair. I did leave it just like naturally curly. I added a little bit of curl cream to it and just diffused it with the hair dryer. So what do we think? I haven't done my hair like this. I think since I've had my highlights done, I've been wearing it like straight, or just if it is curly, it's curled with the curling iron. But I think I am loving this, but I do think that it'll look better once I have my makeup done. I don't know why, but when my hair is like this, I just feel like I have to wear makeup because I feel like my hair is so like done that I need makeup on to kind of match the vibes of my hair. I don't know. That, and it's like so hard to like pull it back when it's super curly like this. Okay, so starting with brows, nothing is changing with brows. Still just using the NYX pen to fill in where I have sparse areas or no hair at all. Now that I have them filled in with the NYX pen, I'm gonna go in with this Oma Beauty 2-in-1 brow styler and just kind of outline the bottom of the brow. I just think that helps like clean them up and fill them in anywhere that I messed with the pen. Take a spoolie and just comb through them a little. Then kind of once I have them combed up, I will just kind of go back and fill in with the pen like wherever I need to fill in at. Okay, so I feel like that is good enough for brows. Let's move on to skincare using the Ordinary serum. And then for moisturizer, I'm just going in with the Sunday Riley CEO cream. For eye primer, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario eye primer. Really have been just enjoying this eye primer kit. I think it gives you a nice coverage and a really nice base for your shadows to stick to. And then I'll just take the powder in here and lightly set. And this does not crease at all, which is like the only eye primer that I've ever really used that doesn't crease. I love that about it. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, I'm using this Violet Voss. This is the Pro eyeshadow, my holy grail eyeshadow palette. Okay. Honestly, this used to be my favorite eyeshadow palette, my go-to. Used her all the time, so I'm excited to get it out and use it again. I loved this shade up here for the inner corner and brow bone. I just thought it was the prettiest. But yeah, I am so excited to use this palette. I just haven't used it in forever. So I'm going to take Bestie and Transition and mix those two together. I'm going to put that in the crease and I'm just going to work it to the brow. This palette is beyond expired. I've had this thing since BoxyCharm and it still performs so well. I just love the blend of Violet Voss. Really think that they are one of the best quality eyeshadows as far as blend goes. Okay, so for the outer corner, I'm going into this deep dark brown shade called Teddy Bear. And I'm just going to start working that on the outer crease. I would say with this eyeshadow palette, I could literally pick it up and do like just an everyday look out of it. And I think that's why I used it so much, is because I just had like a go-to look out of this palette. Okay, so for the shimmer, I'm going to go into this pinky shade, which is called Ploof. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. It's just a really light pinky shade. Super pretty though. And I will mix it over this brown just a smidgen. Just going back in with a little bit of that brown shade. Just to kind of dust over that pink. I don't want to lose my brown. I'm just telling you, they just blend so nicely together. Go back in with a little of that pink. I mean, for the shimmers, would I say that these are the greatest shimmers? No, but they are really pretty, soft, super easy to work with. That's what I love about the mattes too, is that they're so easy to work with. Everything just blends so nicely. And it's just nice when you can get an eyeshadow palette that just works. It doesn't matter what shades you use, like they're just gonna blend so nicely together. It's not gonna be a lot of effort on your end. I'm just gonna go on the waterline with a little bit of eyeliner from Makeup by Mario. Love this eyeliner so much. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up with a makeup wipe. Even though there isn't a ton of fallout, with Violet Voss eyeshadows. It is just a little bit. For primer, I'm going to be using this one today. This is the Oma Beauty. I'm almost out of this. I'm trying to finish it up. It's so exciting to like finish up makeup products because I never do that. I like this primer because it does give your skin like a nice sheen to it. For foundation today, I'm going to be using this one from House Labs. This is a nice foundation, but I feel like I would like a little more coverage from it. It's a very skin-like foundation though. It blends in beautifully. It really does look like your skin. The shade range on this foundation is amazing. I mean, the coverage isn't bad. This is definitely like a Makeup by Mario. The Morphe Lightform foundation is a lot like this foundation as well. I would say a good medium coverage with a brush. Very skin-like, not heavy, great for dry skin. Honestly, I have to say the more that I use this foundation, the more that I do like it. I felt that way about the Makeup by Mario one as well. I feel like just the more that I use these like skin-like foundations, the more that I really do love them. I think they just look beautiful on the skin. My thing is just the coverage because I have so much redness in my face. I really want to cover my redness, but usually by the time I get done with my makeup, by the time I add everything else, my redness is covered. Going in with the Rare Beauty contour, I have been loving this. I think it looks absolutely stunning. I seen somebody do their nose contour and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do it like that, but I don't know if I can, but that's what I'm trying right this second. They went down and looped around and back up, which looks very crooked, but that's okay. Hers did not look crooked like mine looks crooked, so I hope this doesn't make my nose look crooked. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this little brush here and blend this out. I wanted to try it with this one because this one literally blends out so seamlessly. So I'm like, even if I mess it up, no big deal. It blends out beautifully. I feel like once I add my concealer, that won't be bad. It's cute. Okay, just flipping this brush over and blending out the rest of this contour. I feel like I've seen some videos where they feel like this is too warm to be a contour, but I don't know. I honestly feel like this is actually a pretty good shade for me. I mean, I feel like it just like gives you that shadow that you're looking for. It's not that pigmented, but I feel like it creates that shadow look for me. So I've been really enjoying this. I think it looks beautiful. I just love the way it blends. It's so good. Love the way it looks with bronzer too. I mean, I do love. Also gonna go in with a liquid bronzer. This one is from P. Louise. I had got this in a beauty box that I used to get from them, and this is a really nice bronzer. I just like to add a little on top the jawline there. Start blending it out. This blends out so nicely too. But I just like to take the bronzer and kind of connect that contour with the bronzer. Blend it out down here and then right above this contour. It's gonna look so good. Cream blush today. I'm using this one from Milk Makeup. This one is in the shade, I don't know, it doesn't tell me on here, but it's a really pretty burgundy-ish shade, mauve-ish shade. I'm just gonna go directly on the brush with this. This can be used for lips or cheeks. It's very subtle. You have to really build it up to really see it, which I do like that about it. But because it is so balmy, it's not something that I like to add directly to my makeup because I feel like it makes my foundation lift. So that is why I always add it to the brush first and then to the cheek. It's so pretty. I love it. I think it looks so good. It gives you that like nice little sheen, little touch of color, nothing too much. Concealer, I'm going in with Sephora. This is the best skin ever, and this is a light concealer, let me tell you. I don't know what I was seeing in the store, but whew, she's definitely brightening. A little of this does go a long way as well. It's a very full coverage concealer. Just gonna blend it out with my foundation brush that I was using, just because it is such a light concealer. And I just use this to go back and blend the edges of that bronzer and contour. Use a smaller brush for under the eye. But See, so light, so bright, a little too light, I think. That's okay because I will just take the foundation brush and run over top of it. This is just going to help tone down that bright whiteness and just kind of even it back in. I like a bright under eye, but not that bright. So once I just get everything blended, then you just go back and blend with your foundation brush and voila, it's so pretty. Skin is looking beautiful today. For setting powder, I'm using Morphe today. This is the brightening pink shade. Go ahead and set everything lightly. I think this Morphe powder is beautiful under the eye. I want to get just like their translucent shade. That way I can just have a powder with no color to it when I don't want to use the pink. I do love a good pink powder, but sometimes I don't want pink. Going in with a little bit of contour powder, I'm going to use this one from Too Faced, and I'm going to use just that really light shade. Just a small bit of it just to kind of hollow out these cheekbones of mine. Just putting it wherever I put that liquid contour. For powdered bronzer today, I'm going in with this one from NYX. This is their Buttermelt bronzer, and it is such a good bronzer, so pigmented, so I have to go in very light-handed. But it really just melts right on the skin. Doesn't look patchy or muddy, so I love that. And I think it blends out on top of that contour just so beautifully. Again, just putting this wherever I put that liquid bronzer. These poor clips just are not holding my hair the greatest. Keeps falling a little throughout the video here. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this one from Manna Kadar. I love this highlighter. This is their Diamond Dust, and it's so pretty. I love to just roll it on and then just take my finger and tap it out. Okay, so let's go back in with the eyeshadow palette. And I think I'm going to use the two transition shades and buff that out under the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with this crystal shade here. Is that on the inner corner because it's so pretty. And of course the brow bone. I just think that this is the prettiest inner corner highlight. It's so bright, but still kind of subtle, so I love that. Going back in and just buffing out a little with the very first brush that I used to curl my lashes. And for mascara today, I'm going to be using this Lash Sensational mascara. I love this mascara. It's so good. I think this mascara is so good at lengthening and separating your lashes. I mean, I just think it looks beautiful on my lashes. And of course, it wouldn't be my video if I didn't get mascara on myself. Just taking a spoilie and brushing it away. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit of this brow gel and brush through the brows. For lip liners today, I'm using my MAC lip liners. Going in, I think, with Stone first. And now I'm going to go in with this Makeup by Mario lipstick in shade Erin. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of MAC Acting Natural. And then last but not least, I'm going in with a little bit of setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last. Definitely one of my favorite setting sprays to use. Your makeup definitely lasts all day using that setting spray. It's one of my favorites. And I don't think it changes the look of your makeup either. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I love how it turned out. I think it looks so cute. And I feel like my hair looks so much better now that my makeup is done. But yeah, I really hope that this video inspires you to shop your makeup stash, get out some of your makeup products, show them some love, have a little bit of fun. But as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!